By this point, you should be comfortable in opening up the Google Apps as well as creating your own site. If you're not sure how to do either of these, please return to the previous videos and have a look. So now here we are at our site and we're ready to enter some text. Before we can do anything to our website, we have to enter the editor. And we do that by clicking on the pencil icon in the top right here. So once it loads up the page editor, now entering text is very easy, and all you have to do is simply type. Just like that. We can go in and move around. We can add words, just like on Microsoft Word. Very similar to Microsoft Word in terms of entering simple text. Very, very easy. Some of the other things we can do, we can go in and we can change the size of our font using this control here. So we can set this up to 18. We can bold it, we can italicize, and we can underline it. We want to be cautious with underlining, and we don't usually underline in a web page because an underline means a live link. So if someone sees words underlined, they'll assume on a web page that's a link they can click on, and we don't want to confuse them. You can also highlight your text in Google Sites. So you can choose here and highlight it. I can choose to do a yellow highlighting in the back. I could choose to do a black highlighting in the back. Whatever I want to do, I can choose. If I ever want to remove formatting that I've put on, for example, my highlighting in the back, I simply click this button over here. That's the remove formatting button, and it returns it back to normal. I also can change the text color using this. Again, you're going to want to watch your background and your text color because you want to make sure that it's readable by the people who are looking at it. I can also create a link with text. If I click on the link, I can choose a site, a page on my website. I can choose a web address. Either one of those I can link to using that. I also have the ability to enter bullets. And again, once I have that turned on, as long as I keep hitting enter, I keep making new bullets. I'll fix my spelling mistake there. Along with bullets, I can also do numbers. If I want to do a numbered list, you can see I can enter. It just continues. If I ever want to stop, I just hit enter a second time and it drops me down. I can control the orientation of my font, so or my text. I can center it, left justify it, or right justify it. I can also control indent. I can indent it here or remove indent. There. This button here is to access the HTML. If you've done any computer work or programming, you may be comfortable with this. But if I click on that, you see that I get what's called my HTML editor. And later on we'll talk about that in a bit. But if you're not comfortable with HTML editing, we'll just stay away from that.